He had the talent but kept failing. One tea with his old mentor changed everything, from waiting for inspiration to becoming unstoppable. This is how Arjun transformed his life, not with luck, but by learning to think like a pro. It started on a rainy morning. Arjun was slouched in his chair, staring at the half-finished sketch on his desk. Pencils were scattered, coffee had gone cold, and the blinking cursor on his digital canvas looked like a silent judge. He was an artist, at least, that's what he told people. But deep down, he knew the truth. He used to love his craft. Now he mostly waited for inspiration and blamed deadlines, clients, and even the weather when things didn't go right. One day, his old school mentor, Mr. Dev, invited him for tea. "You still drawing?" The old man asked, stirring sugar slowly. "Yeah, when I can. Life's just busy, you know," Arjun replied. Mr. Dev chuckled. "You sound like an amateur." Arjun frowned. "What do you mean?" The wisdom of Mr. Dev. "Listen, Arjun," he said, setting his cup down. "There are two types of people in any field, amateurs and professionals. You've got talent, but you're thinking like an amateur." He continued, eyes firm but kind. "An amateur waits, a professional shows up. An amateur blames, a professional owns the result. An amateur needs motivation, a professional builds discipline." Arjun stayed quiet. Every word cut deep, not as criticism, but as truth. Mr. Dev leaned in. "If you want to thrive, not just survive, you have to think like a pro." A new beginning that night. Arjun stared at the same sketch again. But something shifted. He whispered to himself, "From today, I will think like a pro." The next morning, he woke up earlier, not because he felt inspired, but because he chose to. He set a timer and sketched for 90 focused minutes. No distractions, no excuses, just deep work. It wasn't perfect, but he showed up, day after day, week after week. Small changes, big results. Arjun began journaling in the mornings. Not long essays, just a sentence or two. What's my goal today? What's one thing I can improve? He stopped waiting for perfect conditions. He worked through rain, fatigue, self-doubt, and slowly things changed. His art became sharper. Clients returned, not just for his talent, but his reliability. He stopped comparing himself with others. He became a student again, reading, watching, learning every day. He even started mentoring a young artist online, sharing the very lesson that had changed him: think like a pro. The final lesson: one night, Arjun posted a piece that went viral, the kind of success he had once dreamed of. But this time, he didn't chase the likes or followers. He smiled quietly to himself, closed his laptop, and opened his sketchpad again. Because now he didn't draw for applause. He drew because that's what a professional does. Moral of the story: to become great, you don't need to be perfect, you need to be consistent. You don't need a spark, you need discipline. You don't need to be born gifted, you just need to show up every day like a pro.